Hi loves, how are you? Happy Monday. Well, it is Monday, even though it's a timeless reading, but given that it's Monday, I definitely want to tune into those soulmates and separations. Okay, so um, the reason being is because it's Monday, and I do feel like if you're in separation with your soulmate, no contact, Monday is almost like the day that you're thinking to yourself, okay, here we go again. Will I end up receiving contact from my person, or will I just go through the same anxiety that I went through the weekend or the week past, right? So with that said, let's go ahead and tune into those that are actively here, those that actively tune into this video, whether it's now or in the future. Allow you to receive the message that you need to receive from your higher self realm. What are you dealing with, best friend? Let's tune into your energy really quick. Like, if you're my best friend, if you come over, I'm gonna ask you, like, best friend, how are you feeling, right? I'm not gonna go straight into your person, so exactly, let me go ahead and see, how are you feeling? Hi Tariq, how are you? All right, love, so let's see, what is your energy right now? You feel like you've been dealing with somebody that not only doesn't return the love back to you, but they continue to play the victim when you try and make them accountable for how they make you feel. Okay, so I am getting that you are dealing with somebody that you continue to give a chance after chance. And basically, your love is just not matched the same way. It never is, not fully. And then when you try and make this person be accountable for you, let's say you just try and decide to move on or move away, and this person's like, why, like, what happened? We were doing good, and you're just like, no, I've been trying to make you see that I want more, and you don't give me more. And then that's when your person will say something more like, oh my god, here you go again, I already told you I'm dealing with this and that. So I do feel like you're dealing with somebody who definitely plays the victim anytime you try and address how they're making you feel. Okay, let me see what's at the bottom. Situationship. So you're definitely dealing with somebody who, again, puts you in a situationship situation. Basically, there's no label. So there's a lot of confused energy where you don't constantly know. I mean, it's unpredictable. It is so unpredictable with this person. So, best friends, if that resonated with you, let's go ahead and move on to how your person's current energy is towards you right now and how it's going to be from here to the end of the week, okay? Because I don't believe that we should be living in anxiety. I don't believe that we should be living it in our heads. Like, we should really be present, and we need to learn how to be at peace even though somebody doesn't want to be with us, right? So with that said, loves, let me go ahead and pull onto your person. Collective, how is your person currently thinking about you right now? The person on your mind, the soulmate in separation, how is your person currently thinking about you? Let's see. It's Monday, it's a new week. So let's see how they're thinking about, oh, the Four of Wands in reverse. So clarify the Four of Wands in reverse. You know, this person is thinking that they can't offer you what you want because they're not who you need them to be. Okay? So your person, the way that they're currently seeing the connection is they can't give you what you want because they're not the person that you actually want them to be or envision them to be, is what I'm getting. Excuse me. What I'm trying to tell you is no matter, look, pay attention, best friends. There's a red string right here. Do you see that? So your person does recognize a soulmate connection, but they recognize a lot more that they don't have what you want when it comes to stability, loyalty, commitment, responsibility. Because the Four of Wands represents basically four sticks sticking up, which a four sticks represents a house, right? Something that you can have over your head as a shelter. So, but a house needs a lot of work. It doesn't just need one thing. It doesn't just need love. It needs work. It needs passion. It needs stability. It needs trust. It needs loyalty. And your person's basically kind of saying no, like that's that's not what I have. I don't have that to give that to the collective because I'm not even ready to be what they need me to be. I have a hard time expressing my feelings. I'm immature in love. Now, keep in mind, I am tuning into the higher self realm only, best friends, okay? So, Let's see, loves. How is your person viewing the connection? This is how they view it now. What about from here to the next week? Like, what type of energy, future energy? And I don't do more than, I do not do more than a week's time when it comes to future, because we as human beings, not only do we have free will, God gave us free will, right? So we can choose whatever we want. And secondly, best friends, we change our minds so often now. I mean, it's just the way that it is. It's just the way that it is, you know? So I don't like to give the future energy for more than a week, okay? Not only do we have the Four of Wands in reverse, but we also have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse on how they're viewing the connection in the future. So again, best friends, your person is still not in the energy of viewing this connection as something solid that they could provide for you. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. They don't plan to. Do you see how many reversals there are, best friends? Now, I'm the tarot reader that's not going to give you what you want to hear. That's not me, best friends. I'm not trying to keep you stuck on tarot. I'm not trying to have you have a relationship with this person in your head. I'm trying to be very honest with you, with myself, with all of us. We need to. What's the point? What's the point of you dealing with a karmic soulmate if you're not going to learn the lesson and you rather just go through the cycles, right? So anyway, again, best friends, your person's current energy is, the way they're thinking about this connection right now is they don't have what you want when it comes to a relationship. They can't provide you the full commitment, okay? They can't provide you the responsibility. There is a lot of responsibility in being committed to someone. And I'm going to say it like this, okay? Let's say you and this person are talking and this person finally tells you, hey, would you like to be my boyfriend or my girlfriend, right? And you say yes. You say yes. Tell me no the next morning. Let's say you guys decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend at like 11 p.m. at night. Tell me no the next morning you don't wake up with an expectation of this person sending you a beautiful good morning message, because they're not committed to you, right? They chose to be committed to you. And let's say the morning passes by and it's noon and you don't get a text message. You are going to be upset because this person deliberately chose to be in a relationship with you. It doesn't mean that you weren't ready to reciprocate. You are. But at the same time, aren't you dealing with this person because it's too back and forth? So again, best friends, this person currently, the way that they're thinking about the connection is they just don't have what you want from them in a relationship, because it is the Four of Wands. And I asked the clarifier, and it's because they're not ready to be what you need them to be. They're in no place to be mature in love or to be considered mature in love. Dang, I feel like a lot of people aren't going to watch my channel because of this reason. I'm sorry, my loves. I'm just not the tarot reader that's here to give you fake tarot. You know, our higher self doesn't want us in anxiety. Our higher self doesn't want us stuck in a cycle with someone who doesn't deserve our love. So I am here to bring a lot of awareness, and well, God willing, the right people are being attracted to my channel. But then I also wanted to ask, okay, so how, if I were to ask you a person, okay, so how do you view this connection in the future, in the near future? I still view this connection as something that I can't commit to. I still view this connection, but I almost feel a bit regretful. I'm not gonna lie. I do feel like in the future I'm gonna feel or think in regret because of the potential of this connection, you know? Oh, thank you, Tariq. And your person, like I said, if I ask your person, how are you thinking about this connection in the future? They are basically saying, no, I still don't think I will be able to provide the full commitment, right? Because the 10 Pentacles. But I do think that I may regret it, because there's so much potential in the collective to really have a stable relationship that I do think I may be in regret and wondering why I didn't put the effort in. Okay, so let's go ahead and ask your person, collective, how are they currently feeling towards you? Thank you guys so much for being here. If you like the reading, or if you like the way that I'm reading, follow best friends. To be honest, I don't even join YouTube that often, but I want to. I want to start doing it. I'm on TikTok with the same name. All right, loves. So how is your person currently feeling towards you right now? How is your person currently feeling towards you right now? They feel like there's a lot of mixed signals. But I think on top of that, they do feel like they want to block their emotions towards you right now. Let me see. Let's clarify heart fog. Third parties, attachments. Let me tune into this just a little bit, best friends, because I don't want to give the wrong information. You know, your person right now feels like the best thing to do is block their emotions towards you, because they would much rather listen to the third parties around them, whether that could be their friends, their family, their lifestyle, their colleagues, whatever that case may be, okay? So it's going to be very different for everybody. Only take what resonates. But again, this person right now feels like the best thing to do is block their emotions, because they do feel the mess. I mean, it's a heart fog. So the heart fog represents this person's just, they don't know what to think. They don't know what to feel. They don't know even where to begin. So guess what? It's easier to block them, you know? So your person right now is currently feeling like it's better to just block their emotions and deal with whatever third parties they're dealing with, whether that's friends, families, excuse me. So let's see. If I ask your person, how do you think you're going to be feeling towards the collective in the future? I feel like I'm going to be pretty much obsessing over the collective because of the fact that I neglected them. I I think that in the future I'm going to be pretty obsessive over the connection, whether I want to see that or not. And I think it's because of how much I failed and neglected the collective. So it's almost like that energy of you can never move on if you regret one. There's a song like that. I think it's a J. Cole song, but it's hard to move on when you always regret one. Okay? So that is what I'm getting that your person has towards the future when it comes to feelings for you. Oh, best friends, I do hope that it's resonating. Now let's go ahead and get some hidden truth. So the person on your mind, loves, the person on your mind, what are they currently holding back from telling you right now? What is your person currently holding back from telling you right now? What is your person currently holding back from telling you right now? Let's see. Again, my love, I do hope that you're enjoying this reading. It's giving you some clarity. Oh, sorry for the background. Let's see. What is the current hidden truth? What is the current hidden truth? I want control in this connection because I want your loyalty while keeping my options still. What's at the bottom? And I keep replaying our sex. I mean, this energy here just feels very separate. You know, this is just, I keep replaying our sex. But it's almost like telling you, but you are right. I am very controlling in this connection because I want your loyalty while I keep my options. I don't know if that resonated with anybody, but these cards are meant to be the hidden truth that they really wouldn't confess to you, but that they should. It's the closure we need, but they don't give it to us, though, right, best friends? So let's see. If I ask your person, okay, so what do you think you're going to be holding back from telling the collective in the future? What is it that you think you'll be holding back from the collective in the future that the collective deserves to know? I'm going to grab that one. I'm realizing that I can't keep running from my feelings. So your person thinks that in the future they're gonna hold back from telling you that they are realizing they can't keep running away from your feelings. Let's get a clarifier for that. My lifestyle takes priority. They're still gonna be choosing their lifestyle, best friends, and that goes hand in hand with their thoughts about the connection. One more. And I like knowing that you're still there. Well, damn. In the future, your person thinks that they're going to be holding back from telling you, I am realizing I can't keep running away from my feelings, but I will still choose my lifestyle. My lifestyle will still take priority, because the truth is I like knowing that you're still there. I know that you'll still be there. You know, we are in 2026 and we are dealing with people, partners that are not awakened. You, as the collective that is watching a tarot reading right now, you are awakened. What does that mean? It means you understand that your actions and your behavior have consequences, aka karma, to those around you. So, for example, when you love someone, you want to love them, you want to nurture, you want to grow, you want to evolve together. All you see is positive future and progress with this person. This person who's not awakened, when they see you and your love, they think in the sense of like, oh my gosh, I'm being trapped. I can't breathe. This is getting too overwhelming. I'm not me anymore. I need to escape this connection. There's a lot of energy of that. So again, I'm not here to read what you want to hear. I'm here to read you the cards that your higher self wants you to hear, so you can start working on yourselves. Okay? Now, there are some different hidden truths that I have. I don't even know how long I've been on here. Okay, about 60 minutes. That's good. All right, loves. I don't want to make this too long, but what is your person currently holding back from telling you right now? I am becoming a better person. Even if you can't see that, I am. What else? And I do hide my feelings from you. What else would your person tell you right now? But I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. Let's keep going just so you can get a little bit more from the person you're in no contact with. And my emotions for you are still there. What else? And you really didn't see my tears because I don't show them to you. It's right under I hide my feelings. And I really do want you badly. Do you guys see the difference in the cards, best friends? Look, these cards I buy on Amazon, okay? Cool, cool. I love them. I do. But I did these ones because I have a twin flame. I created these cards because I have a twin flame of 8 years, currently dealing with my karmic of 3 years. Yeah, I know, crazy. Don't we deserve closure? Don't we deserve... It just, it's just so crazy. I am becoming a better person. Yeah, you are. But in the meanwhile, you're being very controlling in our connection because you want to control when you get to come in and out of my life because you're becoming a better person. It doesn't mean you are a better person now. It means you're becoming that. So because you're in your healing, you tend to isolate me quite often. I just want to make sure that the message is getting through, best friends. And then look, I'm realizing I can't keep running from my feelings. So yes, I do hide my feelings. And I want your loyalty while keeping my options. So I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So I'm doing whatever I want, but I do hope to bump into you because I want your loyalty. I want you to see me. I want you attached to me. That is so crazy. And my lifestyle takes priority, but I want you so badly. All right, best friends. So let's go ahead and move on to I almost just want to move on to the advice of the collective. Let me go ahead and turn down the music. Best friend, so I'm normally on TikTok. Being on YouTube feels so alien to me, but I'm trying. I don't like to show my face because I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to. And anyways, that way you get to see the cards and really see. exactly what jumps out. It's very interesting to watch the cards live. I believe so. But now after this, I want to move on into your advice, collective. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I do hope that that portion of the reading really resonated with you and it brought you some clarity. Now, if I were to, hi loves, I'm so nervous being here on YouTube. Very different than TikTok, okay? Um, but I need to try. So collective, what is your advice? What is it that your higher self realm wants to give you as far as an advice when it comes to this person, the person that you're here for? What is your advice, my loves? What should you do? What should you work on? And the reason why I do advise in every reading is because what is the point of you knowing all this information of how your person thinks and feels about you if you don't know what to do with it? So your higher self realm wants to give you the advice to, this is crazy, this came out in the collective in my TikTok. Recognize when someone doesn't love you the way you're supposed to, even if you're a soulmate. Your higher self realm really wants to point out to you, recognize when this soulmate, even though being a soulmate, is not treating you the way that you deserve. And if you recognize that, if you become aware of that, you're going to realize that you haven't been treating yourself the way that you deserve neither by going back to this person just because they are your soulmate. I have my son in the background, okay? Let me see. Clarify the lovers in reverse. Oh my God. I think I'm talking to some twin flames here. You have to understand, collective, when the pair of the devil and the lovers come out, it just means is an extremely strong soulmate connection. Okay, so your higher self realm is again asking you, like, please recognize that even if this person is a soulmate, they're not treating you the way you deserve. They're not looking eye to eye with you. They're not holding space for you the way they're supposed to. So the best thing that you can do is start to detach from your person in the physical form. Okay, what does that mean? And this is gonna be difficult because you best friend, you do whatever you want. Okay, this is just a tarot reading. This is just supposed to be guiding you. You can always take the advice or you don't have to. But when your higher self realm is asking you to start physically detaching from your person, it does represent things as like, get rid of their photos, right? There's no need for you to have their photos if you made the decision to move on. Let me be very clear. We're supposed to be grown adults here watching this video. I'm 40 years old, okay, and I have a twin flame. I met him when I was 32. We're all grown adults and we have things to take care of and we should know better, right? That's kind of our mind space sometimes when it comes to these soulmates. So if you really did make the decision to move on, then why are you holding on to photos? It's only going to keep you stuck in a loop or stuck in that memory of that person, right? So that's kind of the example. Another example is remove yourself from the social media of one another. Why? Because you have to do everything you can possible for your inner peace. Now, mind you, I did say if you have decided to move away, because if you haven't, if you are like, no, I still want this person back, and you hear and you listen to a tarot reader and the tarot reader tells you delete this person's photos, you're not going to do it. And on top of that, you're going to be upset at the tarot reader. But again, it's because you're not ready. But I am talking to those that are ready. I am speaking to those that they just don't want to deal with this person anymore because of how much back and forth it is with them. So your higher self realm is kind of advising you to do this, best friends. Let's go ahead and pull more. I have a really good deck of cards that I like to use when it comes to, so why are you dealing with your person? Like, why did you meet your person? A lot of people, when it comes to soulmates, you start to ask the universe, like, why? Like, why, God? Why did you send me this person? Like, why did you make me fall in love with this person if they weren't going to love me the same? So that why, I do have a deck of cards that kind of goes over that. If you guys would like to follow me on TikTok, I go live daily. I go live daily on TikTok and I'm very interactive on TikTok. Okay, I do one card pulls, I do paid mini readings, I do collectives. I mean, I kind of do it all over there on TikTok. But let's see, loves. What else is your advice? What about the Wheel of Fortune? I do take cards in this like sideways. Your higher self realm also wants to tell you that the more you keep going back and forth in your mind about like, is this really my soulmate? Like, are we even divinely guided? Because a soulmate can really make you question if they're really your soulmate, right? Like, let's say you're dealing with this person and you're in your head and you're like, I know this person loves me, blah blah blah. And then all of a sudden you have this like snapping moment where you're like, oh my God, what if this person doesn't even think about me and I'm over here just having a delusional conversation with them? You know how you can go back and forth like that when it comes to soulmates? I really wish you guys would say anything in the comments. I would love to get to know you guys. Um, anyways, your higher self realm is asking you, the more you do that, the more you keep questioning whether this is really your soulmate, the more you keep fighting your awakening, the more you keep blocking your awakening about this person, because there's more to it. So this, to me, best friends, as a tarot reader, because you're here watching a tarot reading in love, this is your soulmate. You wouldn't be watching tarot readings for Bob down the street who's cute and constantly winks at you. You know, like, you're not going to have a tarot reading over a crush. You're going to have a tarot reading over somebody who really is your soulmate. So again, your higher self realm is asking you, or not asking, but kind of mentioning to you, hey, the more you keep going back and forth in your head, whether this is your soulmate or not, is it not, that's the longer you prolong your awakening. Let's find out what the awakening is. Give me 1 second. Clarify the Tower in reverse. The fact that you are your own. Okay, so this is the Empress. The fertility card is the Empress. So the awakening that you have is basically telling you, you are the only one that can bring yourself the love that you deserve. In the original tarot, the Empress is sitting on a throne, and she is, I mean, she has it all. She has it all. She has everything she needs. She's in a place where she feels inner peace. But your higher self realm is, the more you keep questioning whether this is your soulmate or not, the more you keep prolonging the awakening, that in the end, it's all about you. In the end, it's all about your own growth, your own elevation, putting yourself on a pedestal. Okay, so let me see what the last card is. I don't know how I feel about going live on YouTube. I do hope that it's resonating, best friends. But let me give you the last message. I do like this other deck of cards that's really, really amazing when it comes to soulmates. So again, collective. What is the last message you need to hear when it comes to your soulmate? And don't be so tough on yourselves. Just take it a day at a time. A day at a time. I promise you, like, don't ever force yourself to not love someone, because as I always tell everybody on my TikTok channel is, you shouldn't feel guilty or shameful for loving someone that doesn't deserve your love, because the matter of fact is, it's part of our journey, and love is not earned. Trust is earned, respect is earned, but not love. You give love. It's part of us. It's human nature. We give love to those that we automatically fall in love with. Do they deserve it? No, not always. But that's up to us to start learning on how to have boundaries, right? So best friends, thank you guys so much. Oh, did you like the reading? Tell me, because my heart over here is like, oh no, TikTok tends to give me a little bit more, I don't know, best friends. I don't know how to feel about YouTube Live, but if you guys enjoy it, yes, let me know. Like, I don't want to be negative, but I also don't want to be a fake, like, tarot reader, you know? You're not meant to be stuck in your head watching tarot over someone that you're in love with but doesn't show you that. You're not meant to stay there. I'm here to kind of hopefully expose you to what higher self means. I've done a lot of meditation and hypnosis to do a lot of healing. All right. Okay. So, all right. It's because I used to be stuck on tarot. I had a twin flame, right, for 8 years. But for the first 5 years of a relationship, I was a little bit delulu, you know? Okay, loves. Oh, the message is not really coming out, but I do like jumpers, so we're gonna... You ready? You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor, but you have to trust the process and how things are unfolding for you right now. And sometimes, because I am the way that I am, I need to clarify it. Let's see. It's like me telling the higher. What do you mean? What do you mean? Let's see. How funny. So I do hypnosis with the higher self realm. And it's funny how we don't lose our personality. It's funny how I don't lose my personality. Oh. So let's go ahead and receive the clarifier for your last card. Let me see. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. You will soon be grateful and surprised for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It is all adding up in your favor, but you have to trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. So yes, this situation is really calling for you to have faith right now. Ooh, amen, amen. Aww. Well, I do hope to get to know you guys a little bit better. I'm a little bit nervous if you can't tell, but it's because I'm not used to YouTube. I go live daily on TikTok. I do hope that this is going to help a lot of people. I'm trying to reach more and more because, again, I'm not trying to put, this is going to sound bad. And I know it does. Okay, I'm human. I'm not perfect. I just don't want to keep you with tarot readings that tell you, oh, this person loves you, oh, this person wants to come back to you, oh, you changed something in this person. Like, yeah, okay, that's cool. But I'm also still living in anxiety right now when it comes to this person. I'm still not getting what I deserve. And I know that. And it's killing me. And it's driving me nuts. And it's not fair to me as a human being. So what do I need to hear, God? What is it that I need to hear so I can start to release this person, whether they love me or not? Because their actions aren't showing me that. And I am human. And I do live in the 3D world. So I need that. As human beings, we need flesh. We need tangible things. Do you ever see somebody sage? You know, the room? I always think like this. I sage myself, don't get me wrong. I do sage as well. But it's not even the sage. It's just the words and the intention and the belief that you have. It's really, but we're humans, so we need something tangible, you know? Okay, best friends. So my name is Rocio. I hope that you guys really enjoyed the collective, and I hope to see you guys a little bit more often. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.